there's an underground little sanctum there. I heard about 12 different gunshots going off. Please do not fall. Hola. Buenos días. ¿Os puede entrar o no? And that's the baby right here. It's witchcraft. I think I found caskets. Probably take your casket and throw it in the back. What is up, everyone? Welcome to what looks like Brazil. This literally does look like Brazil. I had to drive through this with a huge minivan, going through all the little towns and area, and there's actually houses that go way up into the mountains, but you can't see it because there's a huge layer of fog from the clouds kind of covering everything up. But where I'm at, the whole location is just full of these houses that look just like Brazil. Right now I'm in a steep area where it just keeps on going. Driving is ridiculous, but every house from where I'm at has spray paint from top to bottom. There's like a lot of artwork through here, but super beautiful. What I do want to do is explore a very historic cemetery that's right over this huge wall here, and hopefully by the grace of God I can have access. So right over this wall here you can start seeing tombs or whatever for the mausoleums, and that's what I have to kind of go over. Well, I'm not going to jump it, but I think I'm going to have to find the main entrance to going up there. But you see what I mean? Look at that. People just do artwork everywhere here. You haven't seen anything. Where I'm at is actually kind of remarkably clean, but everywhere else is completely full of spray paint. So look at this. That's more of the whole little town area. Let me get out of the road. But this is where I'm trying to get into, right over here. Look at this. That is the huge mausoleums here. I'm going to be coming into as the front area. Cementerio number 2. I always call it number 2 by going in, but I don't see any cars. Look at this. There's more mausoleums up here. Oh, this place looks insane. Oh, wow. You guys could actually look on the inside here. Used to be a cross there. Luis Gomez Cardero. Wow, this is cool. So just exploring this place, it literally looks like a location for a movie scene. It's so perfect, and the best part is that there's nobody here. I got this whole place to myself, no cars on the outside, which makes this the perfect location for exploring. But apparently there's a whole avenue going straight this way. There's like 3 cemeteries put in one, from what I'm told, and then I could go this way and going up to seeing where like this whole mausoleum area is. So let's keep checking it out. My current altitude from where I'm at is just 223 feet above seawater. I'm really not that high up, especially because there's a whole bunch of boats that you can see from the sea area. I just finished doing a video last night, and while recording it last night, I heard about 12 different gunshots going off the whole night. Oh look, there's an underground little sanctum there, and a big crane. I wonder if that was for a cross or something. And right over this wall are people's houses. There's somebody's tomb right there, and somebody's house right over here. One saying for sure that I always hold true to this day is that the most dangerous areas, the locations you may find or come across, always has the most beautiful locations. I've been to some very ghetto and creepy places where there's always like a gem buried in between it, just hidden. Nobody goes there. And that's kind of like one of these places here. But it's always like that for some reason. This tomb seems to be open here. And it's just a staircase going down. Please do not follow me. Just a little room here. I low-key thought there was gonna be a little bit more, but this is like a little family area. So I just found this huge mausoleum here that's literally falling apart. As I'm kind of walking through it, I just saw some rocks fall down, but it looks like a church on the inside. Look. It's literally built like a church. Look at this. I could literally just pull this out, and knowing my luck, this whole thing will come down. And then some rock would just bounce over and scratch the truck, so I'm even more screwed. This is like the little entrance. Looks like someone just showed up. So this tomb here completely collapsed. And the thing is, this is like an underground tomb. You see the hatches? You could literally go right down and under. And I think this used to be the stairway to heaven to going down there. Unless I'm wrong. Nope. Definitely through here. And then you'll be able to go in through here. And that would be the tombs. For I shall walk through the valley of death and fear no evil. I found this little creepy corridor area here. And I would like to see what's on the inside. See if there's anything interesting to explore. Oh, that just takes me right back out. That was anticlimactic. I thought it was going to take me somewhere else. Oh, that is kind of spooky. That's open, but empty and deep. Holy shit. It just goes straight down. So, that appears to be it. I was expecting to be a lot more, but that is it for this. But I do want to kind of go around the town and exploring a little bit more. But one thing I did notice that this is number 1 of the cemetery. So that just leads me to believe that there is number 2 and number 3. I'm going to see if I can look and find it. And hopefully I could be able to explore it. Let's see what happens. So after driving and kind of making it through the town or whatever, I finally made it to the other cemetery that continues way up through here. This one is much bigger than what I was expecting. Much bigger than what I was expecting. That's literally happening right over the wall. I'm just hearing people yelling. I thought the guy was crying or something. But anyway, let me keep going further up through here. This place has a lot to explore. Let's get into it. That is a perfect rendition of the lady's face and dots. But raking my way through here, slightly out of breath because everything's like uphill. But so far I like it. Look at this. And it's an underground. Because you see this here? You walk right over here. And I think this is the stairway to heaven. Oh my god, that looks so cool. I don't know if you guys could see that. Maybe I'm lucky and there's another one around here that I could get access to go down. Now walking through here, there's been these little corners that I've been passing through. And there's some sketchy looking people just kind of walking through the area. The thing is, everybody's asking for money at all areas here. You get knocked on the window, you could be walking around, they'll open the door for you just so they can slowly keep asking you for money, keep asking you for money. So you gotta kind of just pull through and just be like, nope, I don't got anything else. I don't want to come back home completely broke. Oh, look at this. I want to go down one. Oh, I think it's, please be. Yes. Look at this. Whoa. It's like a library. This is what I'm trying to get down. There's like a staircase that goes down and it's metal. So it's more safe. Bernardo. So I'm at a tomb called The Protection of Women. And look at this. It's witchcraft. Oh, why am I touching it? I thought I had my gloves on for a second. I saw it with the little black and red thing. I don't know if somebody doesn't want women to be protected. But, yeah. I just saw this while I was passing by. It's gold. What do you guys think? Is it for protection? Is it incense? Let me know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if red and black indicate something else. So I just found que ha fin il terminar afano. I don't even know what that means. I think that's just Latin. Oh, thought that was a body bag. Hola.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días. ¿Os puede entrar o no?
Sí, no hay problema.
Oh, solamente queriendo foto.
Ya, no hay problema.
He said upstairs there's like a big tomb for a famous person, pretty much. To go check it out.
Aquí un italiano,
Huh?
un italiano.
Oh, Italiano.
Un italiano.
These are just only Italians that are buried here.
Ahí con la Primera Guerra Mundial.
Ah, okay.
¿Ves
Yeah.
que mira ahí? La serie de combatientes, ¿ves?
Sí, sí.
Entonces aquí, mira, aquí sale, mira. ¿Ves? Ahí sale lleno y aquí, mira. Mira, ya ahí tenía, mira ahí. Sale el prisionero de la guerra del 14.
So one of the things that I find it hard is when it comes to Chileans, they talk very, very fast. So it's hard to understand sometimes because they go and I can't really comprehend it. I'm still learning how to talk better, but sometimes they go way too fast. I'm not that good at it yet. I would definitely do B-roll if I was in like a paranormal video with some good lighting, put the camera work. I miss doing that. At this point now, I get the strong impression that I'm back in Peru. Ironically, it feels like it. It's still beautiful. There's people all through here. In fact, just walking through here, some other guy stopped me and started saying, "What am I looking for? Do you want me to give you like a history lesson?" And usually they just want to grab money, so they want you to give them some sort of tip. And every corner I'm going to, I'm kind of running into people, but my camera's off, so I don't have the camera recording when it happens. So just trying to preserve the battery, but I wish I recorded so you can see how they tried to get you to do anything, or do anything for you so they could get some tip. So I found another little area towards the back here. Ooh, look at this. It looks like I'm coming across the little children's cemetery here. Whoa. This goes on forever. Look at this. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Is that not the creepiest thing? It's even got blue eyes. Look at that. It looks like it's made out of tires. Oh, it is made out of tires. The whole thing. That is cool. Then I see this over here too. Look at that. This is for like obviously a little kid. Oh, it's a baby. It's an infant right there. Like a newborn. Oh, these are all babies. Look. This whole tomb. And that's the baby right here. This is another one here. They're all babies. That sucks. That's actually sad. All of this whole area is, I'm assuming. So a lot of the pictures that you guys are going to see on these tombs as I'm kind of walking through the area are going to be post-mortem pictures, because a lot of the babies don't really get to have any family photos because they were just born. And so they pretty much take a picture of the baby as is, whether if it's born deceased or not, or if it dies later on. And they use that picture for the memorial that they leave here, obviously where they bury the child. But yeah, so a lot of them may be post-mortem, sadly to say. I guess she was an entertainer. Probably a famous one. Look at that. She was a dancer. Yeah, todos esas is pretty much a memorial. Just pretty much saying, like, rest in peace. Wow, is that... Wait a minute. I might be wrong. But that looks like Al Pacino. In fact, I thought that was Scarface. And I was like, there's no way. That's actually how the guy looks. Does he not look like Al Pacino? There's another picture there. But that one looks like the Scarface picture. So this is the tomb here. Look at all the toys. This is literally wrapped in toys. I wonder if they have a picture so I can see how old. Oh, there they is. Oh, that's sad. Tito, this one looks sick. Her name was Michelle. So I found this old guy here, and sadly enough, he reminds me of my grandfather. My grandpa, his name was Israel Acosta. Best grandpa in the world. Look at that. Well, that's not my grandpa, but it just reminds me of my grandpa. I would have talked about it had it, you know, I didn't really have a travel channel at the time. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of my grandpa. Look what I found back here. Hey, look, oh man. I think I found caskets. So apparently, after a while, they'll unbury you out. And they'll probably take your casket and throw it in the back. I've seen this in other locations. It kind of smells here. Look at that. That's another one here. I think those are human belongings. See? There's a bunch of caskets all through this area. I guess they just throw them there after a while. There's even abandoned tombs discarded through this area. But this is, like I said, this is the very back of the location here. This is where you start seeing a lot of the weird stuff that you're not technically supposed to see. There's like a little house on this side. It looks like belongings to people who probably passed away. Shoes. I'm guessing for the belongings that people might try to steal out of the tombs and then either use it or try to sell it, or if it doesn't come out to being good or useful for them, they'll just discard it back here. Things that belong to people that were alive, part of the living back in the day. Thank you guys for watching Franco Travels. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am way up in the mountains of Chile. This place is absolutely insane, beautiful. I'm like in the favela parts. It's the other side of Chile where you're just consistently warned not to go, not to explore. I didn't really get to go into the cities. I do want to go into the city and explore. I didn't really have the time because I also wanted to check out the cemetery. But what did you guys think? I was able to see caskets, tombs, weird tombs at parts, and this place is absolutely beautiful. But until the next one, I will see you guys in the next adventure. Bye, guys.